So, it's a trickle-down economy where like a group of people that don't live in that sort of town, they basically they move into this town for this particular reason, which is, do the movie. They're carnies, basically people who work at a carnival, and you're there for 3 or 4 months. Say you start with a small construction crew who are there to start building the sets and stuff, so they get a per diem and they get money to buy materials. All of that starts trickling into the economy. And at night, they go out to dinner at the Shakey's Pizza, which on a Monday night, usually in this particular town, had nobody in it. And so all of a sudden now there's 10 people in it, and then the next day or the next week, more people start coming in. It's the assembly of the crew. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger until you're at your biggest, which is when you're in production and shooting. And then it trickles down. But during that time, people are spending money. I did a movie in Texas 2 years ago. I bought a TV. Come on, I mean, it's small things like that, but that's.
Let me ask you this. So, did you tell your accountant? I mean, I want to get the specific story because I want people to hear this. Did you say, hey, tell accounting to go to the bank and get $5,000 in $2 bills? Did you do something like that?
We did something like that,
Okay,
and it was.
that.
We actually, I spoke to the accountant, and we didn't even have to get that much because, quite honestly, at the very beginning, if I gave per diem out with every other $2 bill, but made a point of saying spend the $2 first, and the first week we were there, when it was literally the art department and locations were just locking things down, so I didn't really have the full crew in yet. I sat down with the city manager and I just said, how is it going with our crew right now? Just wanted to make sure that politically everything was fine, because sometimes people they feel entitled. A film crew comes from LA, they sometimes feel like they are, these hicks, they don't know. And he said everyone was fine, everyone was being very polite, and then I said, have you noticed any of these $2 bills coming in? He said, actually, yes, merchants have started to say there's a lot of them coming in. And so I said, well, I can continue this experiment to prove to you beyond a shadow of a doubt that there is a huge impact on the local economy. And he said, no, believe me, I see it. There was an old lumber mill that they gave us for free as a location, which we used for the construction company to work out of. Well, in order for them to work out of it, they had to fix it up. Just the lean-to was falling down in the front, so they straightened that up. So straight away, there's a little instant beautification. But at the end of the day, I mean, you can stamp things on the dollar bill if you want, a simple rubber stamp or something, or, there's a way that you can show people how you are having a direct impact with the economy.